I am a witch baby, born October 30th, 1969, and in 2020, I visited Salem, Massachusetts. When I tell you that the vibe in Salem, Massachusetts was eerie, that is not an understatement. So when I heard that Nomad Cosmetics had come out with a Salem, Massachusetts palette, I had to have it. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts, and do a look with Nomad Cosmetics, Witch City, Salem. So stay with me, check out the look, and listen to the history of the Salem witch trials. In 1692, the town of Salem, Massachusetts was no ordinary place. It was a small Puritan settlement, strict in faith, rigid in rules, and deeply fearful of the devil's hand at work in the world. It began quietly, just a few young girls seized with violent fits. They screamed, they twisted, and claimed invisible forces clawed at them. No doctor could explain it, but in Salem there was only one answer: witchcraft. Fear took hold. Neighbors turned on neighbors, friends on friends. The accused were often outsiders, the poor, the unpopular, the vulnerable. But soon, no one was safe. Even respected church members, ministers, and landowners were accused. The courts accepted what they called spectral evidence, dreams, visions, and the claim that spirits of the accused were tormenting the victims. Evidence that could never be proven, yet it sealed the fates of the innocent. Over 200 people were accused. Some confessed in desperation, hoping to save their lives. Others refused to admit to the lies and paid the ultimate price. 19 were hanged, and one man, Giles Corey, was pressed to death under heavy stones for refusing to enter a plea. By autumn, the madness began to unravel. Leaders and townspeople realized the truth. Hysteria had led them to condemn their own. The trials ended, but the damage could not be undone. Lives were lost, families destroyed, a town forever scarred. The Salem witch trials remain one of America's darkest chapters, a haunting reminder of what happens when fear replaces reason, when suspicion becomes truth, and when justice is clouded by hysteria. By the fall of 1692, reason finally returned. Officials realized the hysteria had gone too far. The trials ended, but the damage remained. Families were broken, reputations destroyed. Salem was left haunted by guilt, grief, and by questions that still echo more than 3 centuries later. Even today, the town of Salem feels heavy with history. Some say the spirits of the accused still linger, wandering the old cemeteries, whispering through the walls of ancient homes, appearing as fleeting shadows on quiet cobblestone streets. Visitors claim to hear footsteps in the night or see faces in old courthouse windows when no one is there. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories persist. Reminders of a time when fear became more powerful than truth. The Salem witch trials remind us of how easily hysteria can take hold and how dangerous it is when judgment replaces understanding. But from darkness came a lasting lesson to question, to think, and to never let fear decide the fate of others. In Salem, the past never truly rests. While touring Salem in 2020, the guides would tell you, take random pictures, even if you see nothing now. Look back later and revisit them. You may just find a spirit in a window or somewhere that you didn't expect.